we have the alphabet. The alphabet is made up of letters. There are 26 letters in the alphabet. Some of the letters are called consonants, and some of the letters are called vowels. All of the letters have names, and all of the letters have sounds. Letters are very important. We use letters to make up words, and we use words to make sentences. Today we're going to celebrate the letter I. The letter I is a vowel. Vowels are very special letters because vowels have more than one sound. And you cannot make a word without using a vowel. Let's see where the letter I is in the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. The letter I is after the letter H and before the letter J. Let's take a closer look at the letter I. Here we have the letter I. That's the name of this letter. The letter I has a capital or uppercase I, and that's a tall letter. The letter I also has a lowercase letter. The lowercase letter I is a short letter, and it has a dot. The name of this letter is I. Here's the sign language for the letter I. To make the letter I using sign language, put your hand up, curl in your fingers, tuck them in with your thumb, and leave your little pinky up. This is the sign language for the letter I. Now you try it. Hands up, curl in 3 fingers, tuck them in with your thumb, and keep your pinky finger up. And that's the sign language for the letter I. Now let's learn the sound that the letter I makes. Now remember, the letter I is a vowel, and vowels have more than one sound. First, let's take a look at the sound card for the short I sound. This sound card will help you to remember the sound that the short I makes. Listen to my poem. What a mess, gooey goo, sticking to my favorite shoe. Eh, 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 and lift your foot up. Eh, eh, eh. That's the sound of the short I, just like in the beginning of the word igloo. Do the sound with me again and lift your foot up like you have something stuck on the bottom of it. Ready? Eh, eh, eh. Icky. Eh, eh, eh. Icky. That's the short sound of the letter I. Now let's look at the sound card for the long sound of the letter I. Listen to my poem. I get to ride in this taxi, hop inside. I. Do the sound of the letter I with me. I, like in the word ice cream. I. Did you notice that the long sound of the letter I is the name of the letter? That will help you to remember the long I sound. Let's try those sounds again. First, the short sound. Lift up your foot. Eh. Look at my mouth. Eh. Now let's make the long sound of the letter I. Ice cream. Nice work making the sound of the letter I. Now we're going to listen to the beginning sound of these objects. These objects begin with the short sound or the long sound of I. Remember, the short sound is I, I, I. And the long sound is I. Are you ready to listen to the beginning sound? Let's start with invitation. Say it with me. Invitation. Stretch it out. Invitation. Invitation. Invitation begins with the I, the short sound of I. How about ice? Say the word. Ice. Stretch it out. Ice. Ice. Do it with me. Ice. The word ice begins with the long I sound. How about igloo? Say igloo. Now stretch it out. Igloo. Igloo. You try it. Igloo. In the beginning of igloo, we hear the the short I sound. How about ice cream? Say ice cream. Now let's stretch it out. Ice cream. Ice cream. Do it with me. Ice cream. Do you hear the long I at the beginning of ice cream? How about insect? Say insect. Stretch it out. Insect. Do it with me. Insect. At the beginning of insect, we hear the short I sound. Nice work. We have one more. Say iron. Now let's stretch it out. Iron. Iron. Do it with me. Iron. The word iron has the I, the long I sound at the beginning. Iron. Nice work listening to the beginning sound of these objects that begin with the I short sound of I and the I long sound of I. Now we're going to learn how to write the letter I. Remember, the letter I has a capital I and a lowercase I. The capital I is a tall letter. Get your magic finger and you write it in the air as we write the capital I. Capital I has straight line down, straight line across the bottom. Do it with me. Start at the top line, straight line down, across the top, across the bottom. Capital I. Now the lowercase I. Start at the middle line. The lowercase I is a short letter and it has a straight line and then a dot. Are you ready? Here we go. Straight line down and dot. Let's try that again. Straight line down and a dot. That's the lowercase I. Now we're going to write it on the board and you write it in the air with your magic finger. Remember, the capital I is a tall letter, so I'm going to start at the top line. Ready? Get your magic finger. Straight line down, straight line across the top, straight line across the bottom. The capital I. Get your magic finger. Straight line down, across the top, across the bottom. Now let's try the lowercase I. starting at the middle line because it's a short letter. Ready? Straight line down and a dot. Straight line down and a dot. Use your magic finger. Straight line down and a dot. The lowercase I. And that's how you write the letter I.